Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to you all. At the very outset of my space, I would like to welcome you all the cadets of class 9 of Burishal Cadet College. Cadets, first of all, I would like to congratulate you to get a new class, to promote the new class of class 9. Cadets, I think you are mentally well and physically sound. You all know that due to the pandemic corona, I am the Saiful Islam Associate Professor of History has decided to take online class, and I expect that you will be with me for next 80 minutes. So cadets, no more late, no more introduction. First of all, enjoy a video clip. Yes, my dear, I think it is very much clear to you that what is our discussion topic. Yes, today's discussion topic is the state language movement. At the end of my speech, we'll come to know that describe the causes behind the state language movement, describe the event of the language movement, and analyze the significance of the language movement. Cadets, first of all, introduction. Language movement was cultural agitation, but it was completely a political movement. Bengalis felt proud of Bangla language, Bangla literature, and their thousands years old cultural heritage. Bengalis protect to their mother tongue by shedding blood. Cadets, you can see the two nations theory of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. In 1939, Muhammad Ali Jinnah declared that Hindu and Muslim are two nations. So, according to religion, India will be divided. Lahore Resolution. Cadets, What is the definition of Lahore Regulation? What was the resolution? One or more independent state to be formed with the Muslim majority area in the northwest and eastern part of India. I repeat, one or more independent states to be formed with the Muslim majority area in the northwestern and eastern part of India. Yes, cadets, for your better understanding, I would like to go back. Yes, you can see the eastern portion of India, that is, this is Bangladesh, and the western, northwestern portion of India, and that is Pakistan. These two portions will consist Pakistan. Okay, let's look at the Spain. You can see the members of the Indian Muslim League, and it is at that day, which day was Lahore Resolution was declared. But very strange is that on 9th April in 1946 of the Muslim League Legislative Council in Delhi, there will be one state in place of one or more states. So it can be said that Pakistan was born not on the basis of Lahore Resolution of 1940. Abdul Ghaffar Chaudhry said the Lahore proposal is not based on two nations theory. Rather, it proves religious two nations theory false. And thus, Bangladesh is born. And according to this way, in 1947, Pakistan was created. But question is arise, what will be the ideology? What will be the fundamental principles of Pakistan? And it was in crisis. It was the crisis of identity of Pakistan. Friends, what is the definition of nationalism? Nationalism is a sense when a large number of people live in the same territory, speak in the same language, believe in the same culture, and for this reason, they thought that they are different from others. And then they politically form a state. Next, I would like to repeat the definition of nationalism. Nationalism is a sense when a large number of people live in the same territory, speak in the same language, believe in the same culture, and for this reason, they thought that they are different from others. Then they politically form a state. But according to the definition of nationalism, the united Pakistan was not in the same territory. Language was not same, and culture was different, and they were not in the same thinking. Distance between two portions was near about 1,200 miles. Correct? At the time, what was the mind of the ruler of the West Pakistan? At the time, the ruler of West Pakistan thought that it can be possible It can be possible the people of East Pakistan separate on the basis of community, number one. I'd like to repeat. It can be possible the people of East Pakistan separate on the basis of community. Number two, the people of East Pakistan will not be united against the ruler of West Pakistan. Number three, communal thinking and imposition of Urdu can demolish Bangla language, culture, history, tradition, liberation, and democracy. Number four, they also thought that to exterminate a nation is the way to snatch away its language and stop the culture of them, and thus their political movement can be diverted alternatively. So, Dr. Muhammad Shahidullah said, it is obvious that we are Hindu and Muslims, but it is more a truth that we are Bengali. It is not an ideology, rather, it is a fact. Friends, Abul Qasim, the head of Tamuddin Mojlis, was the pioneer of demanding Bengali language as the official language of East Pakistan in 2nd September 1947. Abul Qasim demanded Bengali language as the official language of the East Pakistan in 2nd September 1947. In 1948, Jinnah also declared, forgetting all kind of religion of ethnic identities, now we all have to be Pakistani only. He also declared Urdu and only Urdu shall be the state language of Pakistan at Karjan Hall of Dhaka University. The students shouted out in protest, no, no, no. Educationists, literature, intellectuals, and most of the political leaders of this country oppose it. At the time, Dhirendranath Datta, a member of the National Assembly, proposed Bangla as the state language of Pakistan. But it met strong opposition from the then Prime Minister Liaquat Ali Khan. The Bengali did not demand Bangla as the only state language. They wanted to recognize of their mother tongue as a state language along with Urdu. The linguist Dr. Muhammad Shahidullah, along with many other intellectuals and literature, came forward with a view to protesting Bangla language, literature, culture. But Pakistan government started conspiracy to make Urdu the state language. Cadets, on the banner of Rashtra Bhasha Sangram Parishad, a Dhaka University student was the pioneer of the language. All party state language committee was formed by the Progressive Political Party. I'd like to mention some names of this movement like Habibur Rahman, Shamsul Haq, Muhammad Tuha, Abdul Motin, he was the General Secretary of Rashtra Bhasha Sangram Parishad, Abdul Malik Ukil, Wali Ahad, Abul Hashim, Shaukat Ali, Abul Kalam Shamsuddin, Qazi Ghulam Mahabub, Gaziul Haq, মাহবুবুল আলম চৌধুরী, মোহাম্মদ আকরাম খাঁ, জহির রায়হান, মোহাম্মদ সুলতান, আব্দুল লতিফ, আলতাফ মাহবুব, ডক্টর মোহাম্মদ শহীদুল্লাহ, Maulana Abdul Rashid Talkobakish, they contributed a lot. They were the pioneer. They had a tremendous role for our language growth. Friends, a strike was called on 11 March in 1948. Some of the institutions played a vital role for this movement, like Ganu Azadi League, headed by Komaruddin Ahmed, Democratic Jubo League, National Congress, Communist Party, Ishaq Shramik Party, played a vital role. Dhaka University and many other academic institutions went on strike in support of the movement and continued their movement. They decided to lay siege at the Pakistan National Assembly during its winter session in 1952. The day was 21st February. Chief Minister of East Bengal, AL-AMIN, decided to stop the students. The provincial authority imposed Section 144 in the Dhaka University area, but the demonstrating students would not obey. They decided to violate Section 144. Very unfortunate that the authority of West Pakistan started open fire on a procession. Cadets, you all know that at the time, 21st February, Abul Barakat, Abdul Jabbar, Shafur Rahman, Abdul Salam, Rafiquddin Ahmed, Wahidullah of 9 years old, and many other students sacrificed their life for our language movement and Bengali nationalism. You can see on the screen picture of that very great person. On 23rd February, a student of Dhaka Medical College built a mausoleum on the spot. The students were killed on 21st February. And today, it is known as the Central Shahid Minar. Cadets, not only that, we can see at the time Mahabul Alam Road, এইখানে এই বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের উন্মুক্ত প্রাঙ্গণে আমি কাঁদতে আসিনি, ফাঁসির দাবি নিয়ে এসেছি। আব্দুল লতিফ, the singer, sing a song, ওরা আমার মুখের ভাষা কায়রা নিতে চায়। আব্দুল গাফফার চৌধুরী wrote, আমার ভাইয়ের রক্তে রাঙানো 21শে ফেব্রুয়ারি। This type of writings set the people of East Bengal fire on growing the Bengali national. The above writings plays a vital role in evolving the movement. Cadets, let's enjoy a video clip.
চোখ দিতে গিয়েছিল এখানে এখানে যারা প্রাণ দিয়েছে রমনার ঊর্ধ্বমুখী কৃষ্ণচূড়ার তলায়, যেখানে আগুনের ফুলকির মতো এখানে ওখানে জ্বলছে অসংখ্য রক্তের ছাপ, সেখানে আমি কাঁদতে আসিনি। আজ আমি শোকে বিহ্বল নই, আজ আমি ক্রোধে উন্মত্ত নই, আজ আমি প্রতিজ্ঞায় অবিচল। যে শিশু আর কোনোদিন তার পিতার কোলে ঝাঁপিয়ে পড়ার সুযোগ পাবে না, যে গৃহবধূ আর কোনোদিন তার স্বামীর প্রতীক্ষায় আঁচলে প্রদীপ ঢেকে দুয়ারে আর দাঁড়িয়ে থাকবে না, যে জননী খোকা এসেছে বলে উদ্দাম আনন্দে সন্তানকে আর বুকে জড়িয়ে ধরতে পারবে না, যে তরুণ মাটির কোলে লুটিয়ে পড়ার আগে বারবার প্রিয়তমার একটি ছবি চোখে আনতে চেষ্টা করেছিল, সেই অসংখ্য ভাই বোনদের নামে আমার হাজার বছরের ঐতিহ্যে লালিত যে ভাষায় আমি মাকে সম্বোধনে অভ্যস্ত, সেই ভাষা ও স্বদেশের নামে এখানে এই বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের উন্মুক্ত প্রাঙ্গণে আমি তাদের ফাঁসির দাবি নিয়ে এসেছি, যারা আমার অসংখ্য ভাই বোনদের নির্বিচারে হত্যা করেছে।
Not only that, at the time, Sayyid Oliullah wrote Lal Shalu, Shaukat Osman wrote Ito Dasher Hashi, Alauddin Alazad wrote 23 Number Tol Chitro, Shahidullah Khaisa wrote Samshaktok, Johid Rayan wrote Arif Fagun, Punit Chaudhary wrote Kabor, which is a symbolic expression of the formation of Bengali nationalism. Shohid Kadri wrote Uttoradhikar, Al Mahmud wrote Talir Kolos. This type of writings developed our Bengali nationalism. Friends, now the achievement or importance or significance of language movement. From this movement, Bengali nationalism grows by the language movement. The result of nationalism is to achieve nation state. Number 3, in the rise of middle class for achieving their right, people of the East Bengal were united. The people ventilated their new consciousness and solidarity on the path of language. In the election of 1954, people gave their verdict in favor of Bengali nationalism. In the Constitution of 1956, Pakistan government were bound to introduce Bangla as one of the state languages of Pakistan. The whole world pays respect to this movement for language by the Bengali. Our language movement received international recognition. UNESCO declared 21st February as the International Mother's Language Day. All nations around the world observe this day as a tribute to their respective mother tongues. Friends, now, conclusion. It can be said that language-based Bengali nationalism is the root of our liberation. It was the first movement which inspired all the subsequent movements. The people ventilated their new consciousness and solidarity on the path of language. Without any question, all the professionals, all the religious groups were united. For this reason, now Bangladesh is a liberated country. Cadets, on the screen, you can see a question for you. Here is a stem, figure number 1, figure number 2, and figure number 3. Cadets, there is a 4 question for you. First of all, first question is knowledge type question. Second question is understanding or realization type question. It has also 2 parts, knowledge and understanding. Third, question number C is application type question. It has also 3 parts, knowledge, understanding, and application. And last, question number 4. Yes, I would like to read out the question number 4. Figure number A, inspired figure number B, and figure number C. Give your opinion. It's an analyzing type question, or higher order, or higher ability, or deep learning, whatever you say. Cadets, you will deposit your assignment at the right time. Before concluding my speech, I'd like to say, cadets, you all know that the whole world is COVID-19 affected. In Bangladesh, now it is dangerous condition. So all time you should maintain quarantine. You will remain in your house with your parents. Wash your hand again and again. Don't take cold water and ice cream. Try to make yourself safe and sound. I think Allah will help us. With this, I'd like to conclude that. Thank you very much.